Yes, yes. Why? But we are, huh? You see, there is you have read the notifications on this board that you should give us prior notice, huh? Engaging counsel is not well, or because there is eyewitnesses, huh? When? No, no, I'm not after 2 weeks. Hmm? I know everything is tight. Yes. When? Next week, Tuesday. Wednesday, so that. Okay, we'll do it the week after, unless the matter on 19th. Okay. On the prayer made on behalf of the appellant's counsel, Mr. B.K. Mahajan. Huh? D. Bora is not, huh? On behalf of Mr. B.K. Mahajan. Then there'll be nothing here. Huh? No, we got it. We got 6. We got the note for 6 weeks. Uh, on the there's the one. No, fine. Five also, 6 also. Six also. Then there'll be nothing to do, huh? Then there'll be no matters. Okay, well, item 5, item 6, Mr. J. Bora prays that the matter may be adjourned. Due to okay, it's got a death reference case, no? Death reference case. Due to his senior Mr. M. Bora having a death reference matter being heard in court number. The prayer of Mr. J. Bora is allowed. Who is the Miss A. Begum? Additional PP submits that case got no objection. Accordingly, the matter is adjourned for after 2 weeks. After 2 weeks. Yeah, same. Okay, instead of J. Bora out there, it will be Mr. V. A. Chowdhury. Okay. Same. So it is same or in filing the appeal. Writ appeal? Criminal appeal. When? Tomorrow? Monday? Okay, right. Mr. P. Chowdhury says that the matter may be adjourned. Ms. A. Begum, additional PP submits case but no objection to the case. Accordingly, release this matter after 2 weeks. Nine. There's going to be no matter. We shouldn't have adjourned that item 3. Item 9, at least they have submitted an application for adjournment beforehand. So, yes, why? What was the ground? Good excuse. He's not going to be there for the whole day. Oh, he could not be. Right, an adjournment prayer has been made on behalf of Mr. A. Amit, learned counsel for the appellant, on the ground that he could not prepare the present matter. Mr. A. Begum, additional people, appeals that he has got no objection to the prayer for adjournment. Accordingly, this is matter 2. I think one. Bora is going to be there the whole day. They have adjourned 2 matters in his name. Then there were only actually we shouldn't have adjourned item 3. That came first. Yes, we can do item 3, I think. What? Sorry. What will we do? Anyway, I've got a single bench. Good. Luckily, I've got one. So, luckily, I've got one. Yes, what to do? It is what? 430? For wait. Huh? How complete? So, what are they? But they all stand on the same footing. Not Tuesday, 12th, after that. On the prayer for adjournment made on behalf of Mr. A.M. Bora, Leonard Senior Counsel, who is the parent on legs in court number 1 with regard to death reference case. Come on, list the matter on. List the matter, wait. List the matter on. Okay, sir. Sure. We gotta adjourn everything. Have you submitted your affidavit? Your affidavit is not on record. In for the SM. Correspondence number 1 and 2. For whom? For the first state. 1 and 2 is Union of India. So let us see what you have said, madam. Huh? Yes. Yes. How many? How many? 141 schemes, correct? And out of 141 scheme, 17, 17 schemes have been identified. Identified by whom? By the state government or by the center? Yes, I said by the state or the center, you said yes. It's not an answer. So this 171 scheme, 141 schemes have been identified by the state government or the central government, state government. Agreed. But then you have accepted how many out of the 141 schemes? Well, this is the problem. Now, for the for the 11th plan, there were 100 flood management projects. Correct? For the 12th plan, there were seriously 41 flood management projects. Correct? Now, for the 100 schemes, the central government approved 996.14 crore. Correct? Is it correct or not? Come to parat 4, page 27 of your affidavit. Then for 41 numbers, 1386.97 crore. Correct? Now, altogether, so for 141 schemes, the total approved amount was 2383 of 2011. I mean, point 11. Funding pattern was initially 80 to 20. That was changed to 90 10 from 2021 only. Correct? Now, your officers are from where? Huh? Your account officer. Then, and madam, you are from? Okay. Okay. Where is the Brahmaputra board? They are coming. Where are they? About to reach. And what about the water resource department? Where are your officers? Okay. Anyway, now as per the last order dated 26/6, The Brahmaputra board executive engineer Miss Jali Besbaro had stated that no administrative approval had been given by Water Resource Department, Government of India, for implementation of 17 schemes under the 11th plan for 341.45 crores. So, since 100 schemes were considered approved in the 11th plan, now out of that 100 schemes, 17 schemes, for 17 schemes, the state government had made a budget amount of rupees 341.45. However, the Ministry of Jal Shakti had approved only 191.60 for 17 schemes. Now, which are those 17 schemes? Page 40. Okay. Now, your page 40, it ends at page 43, correct? Now, yes, come to page 43. You all don't have copies. I've taken your copies, that's why. Page 43. Mr. Das, you also look, page 43. Now you come, the column number 5. Cost as per IMC. What is IMC? Interministerial Committee. That is a state level or central level? Central level. Cost as per so. Um, how much is the approved amount? That is lakhs or crore. It cannot be crore. It will be lakh. Oh, it will be lakhs, I think. It cannot be crore. It is 191.68 is crore. Now, okay. So if it is crore, so where does this and this page 40 has been made by the Water Resource Department, correct? Now this 17 scheme, as per the Water Resource Department, was for how many crores? As per Water Resource Department, 340 crores, 341. Where do we get that? In your page 40 to 43, where do we get that? Okay, 341. Okay, so you had made a scheme for 341 for the 17 scheme, but central government approved only 191 crore. But now why is this? Why are they not being given the money? Because you have given contract orders for 341. Correct? Just a minute. Um, 341.1.45 uh, was approved by Planning Commission and Technical Advisory. Just a minute. Advisory Committee. consisting of members of Brahmaputra board as well as members of water resource department. So central government was not here. This is only advisory. The planning, it's planning commission decision, is it binding? They have to give, but who is to give the final approval? From where do you say that? It deemed. Okay, so whatever it is, maybe the planning commission and uh, the Brahmaputra board, that technical advisory committee had approved, but that was not approved by the finance department, finance ministry. By the government of India did not approve. So one department, one ministry might have approved it. Finance ministry has not approved. Water resource department, central government. What do you mean water resource? Ministry of so don't try to confuse. Is there any water resource department in the Ministry of Jal Shakti? None. Then don't use that word when it is not there. You have said that the technical advisory committee consists of Brahmaputra board as well as members of the water resource department. This water resource department you are referring to in the advisory board, in the advisory committee, is of the state government, correct? Not the central government. In the central government, I don't think there is any water resource department. That is a different thing. Ministry of Water Resource, that's a different thing. So Ministry of Water Resource has not approved. There is no approval. Correct. Page 63. 66 of whose your affidavit. Oh my God. Entirely unreadable. 56. This too can't even attempt to read it also. 56. Yes, what does it say? No, no, where is the amount? One 191.68. No, no. So 191.68 is the state share to be paid, correct? Which has been approved by you. No. 191.68 is the where FMP means yeah. So Cost of works approved under FFP is 191. Then the next one is center share. So that is the basic thing. Work order for the 341. That is an issue to be decided between the center and the state. Right? Yes. It is not 129. So you are supposed to release 172. No. 17 schemes, you come to page 63. Page 63. 172.46. 17 schemes. Now, why are you saying out here it's only 129? Out here it is 172. Tell them. Tell them. Look, if you come to page 63, which starts from page 56, is the approved minute of the 7th meeting of the empowered committee. It says here at page 63, though the center has approved the 17 schemes to the amount of 191.68. And out of that, central share is 172.4. Correct? Now come to page 69. Now you look at the second paragraph. Last sentence, total central assistance of 129.63 have been released. Well, now there, but actually it should be 172. Why is it out here at 129? Ah, okay. So what has been left is how much has been left? How many? What has been left is minus 129. So 43 crores stay. Correct. Because Ms. Gayan was not sure about the figure. So yeah, sure. So 49, 40 something has to be paid. Okay. You'll take a seat. We'll call you. Anything else, Miss Gayan? Now I want to know one thing. The bills of the petitioners, do they pertain to only 17 schemes or more than seven? How many schemes? Or more than say or two schemes or three schemes? How many schemes are these bills paying? For these 17, which have been mentioned here. So these 17 schemes. Out of these 17 schemes. Which one? The last one, page 69. Yes, yes. Just a minute, just a minute. Page 69. Para 26, yes. Third para or fourth para? Okay. Okay. You're reading from the middle of a sentence. Next time, please read from the beginning of a sentence. It is like you're reading, my name is my name is so and so. You're reading from is so and so. I don't know from where you're reading us. That's what I was looking. It is suggested. Okay. It is suggested comes after a comma. But that is a different thing. That is between you and the center. Now you have given them supply orders, I mean work orders beyond the approval given by the central government. Then you are bound by your own orders. You cannot take the plea that central government has not given the money. I mean, for that amount, remaining amount, that will direct that it should be paid. But any amount beyond and above that 43 crores, which the central government has to pay, you have got to find out some manner in paying them. You cannot take the plea that the central government is to pay. Page 49. Yes, sir. No, no, you've got to brief me because uh, everyone has his own role to play. Page 49. Yeah. Yeah. Correct, but this is only 5 crores. Huh? No, you see, the thing is that wherever the wherever uh, the the implementation is to be done by the central water resource, I mean by the state water resource division. Correct. Now, once that has been approved, I don't think the state government central government has any role to play in that. Have you got any role to play? Brahmaputra board and all, nothing. So you just have to, once the department says that the work is done, then the only thing is you have got to see whether it comes within a particular scheme and whether the payment for that has been paid or not. Now, if it has not been paid, whatever payment is to be paid, you've got to pay. Yes, they don't have to do. The only thing is that you have given work orders beyond 1.191 crore. That is the problem. No, that is between you and the center. Is nothing between what they are supposed to get. They are supposed to get, the only thing this court is going to see is for which particular schemes, what is the amount still payable by the center. Let us be very clear on that part. And that amount should be paid for those schemes. And accordingly, for those persons who are still to be paid, wherever there is money, they will be paid from the central and state share as per the approved rate, as per the approved uh, 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 project cost. With regard to the bills payable over and above that 191 crore, that would have to be paid by the state. Howsoever I do not know howsoever you may get the fund from. I don't know, because that is a different issue. This exercise is being taken only on one ground, only on the ground that your excuse has been all the time that center has not been giving the money. So we are seeing whether the center has given you the money, or if not given you the entire money, how much still remains to be paid. That's all. They have got to get it either way, either from you or the center. So once the center's liability is finished, it is your duty to pay. What is there to address? No, no. Now I want to know how much is the liability on each scheme. There are 17 schemes. You still have got to pay around 43 crores. Now, for which scheme, how much is still payable? No, I will take it up. We'll carry on taking it up, but let us get an idea. Yes. Earlier it was 80-20. Then from 2021 it has been changed to 1910, 90-10. Okay. Now, what I want to know, as on today, out of those 17 schemes, which schemes have you paid all the amount, and in which schemes how much liability is still to be paid by you? Out of the 17 schemes, because the 17, in maybe scheme number one, you might have given the entire amount. Scheme number two, you might have given the entire amount. Scheme number three, you might still be liable to pay 2 crores or 3 crores. I don't know. Where can I get that? I agree. You see, the case is this. Your case is the government of Assam made a proposal for 340 crores, approximately. The central government has approved 191 crores. Out of 191 crores, 172 crores is payable by the central government. According to your page 69, according to page 69 of the affidavit filed by respondents number 1 and 2, it has been stated that 129 crores has been paid. That means another 43 crores is still paid. Now, you have got to divide that 43 crores into the various 17 schemes. Now, some schemes you have paid the entire amount, some schemes you have not paid the entire amount. So, under what scheme are you still liable to pay some amount of money? Do you have the table? Twenty-five, 26 of your affidavit. Forty-eight. Yeah. Madam, how many schemes are here? No, out here there are 18 schemes. 2017-18, there are 18 schemes. What are those 17? You see, there are 17 schemes which are identified for 340 crores. And the bills are in respect of those 17 schemes. Correct? Now, your page 48, that first 2017-18 you showed me, there are 18 of them. If you count, 1, 2, 3, 4, you count. Now let us see. No, let us see from this, from the evidence, from the affidavit of the state. The affidavit of the state, we show these 17 schemes. Yes, page 40. So, you see, AS9, first one is AS88. Now, AS88 is not mentioned at all in this page 48. You get? So, these 17 schemes are not here. It's different. Now, for this AS48, AS88, what what is the amount? You see, AS48, just a minute. Ah, okay. Now AS48 cost as per IMC is 1231. Page 40. 1231. That means 12.31 crore. Correct. And the actual amount, the budget amount was 1464.5. So 12.3431 is the approved by the central government. And out here, I do not know how much is the center share. You have to divide between center and state. Okay, just a minute. Central share. Release till date. 553. Balance fair. Okay, balance fund 0. No, balance fund is 0. So, no. I'm not on. No, please, Mr. Counsel. What do you mean? The scheme is over or not? That is not the issue. The issue is the accepted amount by the center is 12 crore, 12.3 crore, 12.31 crore. Now 12.31 crore, uh, the scheme, all the schemes are over, by the way. None of them are thing. This 12.31 crore, now the central share that has been given is 553, correct, according to you. Or is it, and the state share is 146. So when you add up these two, it comes to basically 7 crore. Okay, approximately 7 crore. While the central approved budget was 12.31. So out here there is a difference of 5 point something crore. Now the issue is whether there are any pending bills with regard to this AS88. Huh? I don't know. Thank you. Yes. Page 71. Yes. 71. Yes. Yes. Huh. Correct. Okay, so 129 and state share is 46. So how much remains? 10.8. That has been allowed now. That is for how much? Huh? 17.9. Yes, 103, 104. Okay. What is the state share? State share is not mentioned. Payable. State share probably has been paid. So basically, it's quite clear from here. Mr. Das, so what it boils down to you. You have promised everyone one bag of rice. You have promised 10% one bag of rice each. Central government has said that we will provide only 3 bags of rice. But you have given letters to all 10% saying that we're giving you 10 bags. Now what to do? You have put yourself into this boat. Okay, we'll hear him, but at the end of the day, it boils down to this only, that the central government, uh, now its liability is only to 10.84 crore. So you cannot take the plea that we cannot pay them because of central government not giving us the money. Now everything will fall upon your head only. Whether whether you request the central government to give you additional funds and whether the same is approved and paid is a decision to be taken by the central government. Nothing to do with the petition. No, 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 you did not. You said that there's nothing there. Which one? In your affidavit. Okay? No, no, we are not on physical progress and all. We are on the issue of money. Which 5 crores? For which one? AM 116 is not among the 17 schemes. Come to your page 42, 43. This is 116 is not among the 17 schemes. Look, Mr. Counsel, let us not mix up the issue. Those AS 116, no claim is there for AS 116 from any of the petitions. It all pertains to, okay, there is. Show me which one. Show me. No, no, let us see the call list. Hey, where is the call list? Okay. WPC 2923 of 23. Have you got the call list? 2923 of 23. Ah, yes, I've got it. 2923. And then I've got state police. State police. and 3850. We will have to see whether all the repetitions they come under this under these 17 schemes or not. Otherwise, we cannot make a consolidated order. Huh? There's no Golpara in yours. Anybody has got a matter with regard to Golpara? No. This person is DK Jain. Who is DK Jain? Give me this item 24, 27, and 30. Now, what do you want to show in this in this document? Acha, they have not completed the contract. That is a different thing. Contract work not completed. So you say that they have not completed. Where is the? We will have to see. Just let me see. 2930, na? 2930. Out your balance is only 4,000 rupees payable. You have paid it. You have already paid him 3,30,000. Look, you have to pay them. You have to pay them. The problem you have with the center, that you take care. We cannot go in that issue. With your problem is not our problem. Your problem with the center is not our problem. I don't know how did you pay his bill was 3,34,000. You have paid him 3,30,000. You have not paid him 4,000. How did you do that? How did you manage? No, no, please understand. You cannot be. This is not a place just for you argue just for argument's sake. Yes. Yes. What about this? Yes. What about this AS 116? 27. Your affidavit. Yes. 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 Just a minute. Just a minute. Page para three. Para three starts from page 25. Which- Whose affidavit are you reading? Fifty. Yes. 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 But whatever work they've done, you should pay. If it comes within the approved amount, you should pay the amount. As per which guideline? Where is that? Where is that? Where is that guideline? And cabinet decision is of February 2019. And all these work are much prior to 2019, correct? So these are all prior to 2019. Okay, for those who are after 2019, maybe you can take a different stand. But your case is all after before 2019, correct? Yeah. Yes or no? That, no, no, your stand is all right. But then you see, it's like this. You tell someone to do something on by after the same is approved by the state and the Senate. That person has done say 10% or 20%. Unless there is some policy decision which bars giving less than 20% work done, then you have got to give them a subsequent decision taken by you. You cannot retrospectively prejudice them. So you pay. For AS 116, okay, for similar methods. Wherever the schemes are there and wherever uh, bills have to be paid, so long as the cabinet decision is subsequent to the completion of the work, that cabinet decision cannot affect, should not be made effective retrospective. But for those 17 schemes, that amount of 10 crores you deposit, and state will deposit their share and pay, and any amount over and above that 191, state will have to pay it up. Yes, yes. 52. Yes. 89 and 91 and all, they come under the 17 scheme. Let us see, let us see. You see, 89 comes under the 17 scheme. 91 also comes under the thing. You have mentioned them. Okay. Yes, yes. Mr. Counsel, there is one problem. This is a note written by y'all. Where is the letter issued by the central government or the finance ministry saying that they have approved your budget? Huh? You don't have any. Let us not adjourn the matter on that. You don't have any. You don't have any document. Show me. Show me. Where is it here in your affidavit? Look. You see, the thing is that you see. Supposing I say I am 90 years old, you will believe me. Should you believe me? Your first thing will be okay. In support of your submission, please show me your birth certificate. Correct. So please, you see, just you write something which is not even in terms of your page 40. Yeah, you see, please understand that you have given this court in an affidavit, page 40 also. And you're trying to say that, yes, I've got debtors in support. Why are you contradicting yourself? Don't try to be too smart and try to lead this court up the wrong garden path. You see, come to your page 52. Let us see again what you have said. 13.28 crore. Correct. And the investment monitoring cell approved cost is how much? 8.89 crore. Correct. But IMC is how much? Then, so you cannot go by that figure of 13.28. And what is the full meaning of IMC? Which center or state? Then, then you have to go by the figure that has been approved by the IMC. Uh, then, so what I'm saying is the scheme has been approved. This AS89 has been approved only to the extent of 8.89 crores, though your budget is for 13.28 crores. So then what are you trying to say? That's all. It's very clear here. So even if you ask for extension, the extension of time for completion of the project does not change the figure. The figure remains the same. Or is there some letter which shows that there is a change in the figure, that the central government is has agreed to pay beyond 8.9 crore? There's nothing. That is not even your case. So why are you reading the extension portion? I don't understand. Correct. So how does it help you? Huh. That administrative approval is your state administrative approval. It is not. Extension of time. There is no letter asking for enhancing the amount of 8.89 crore. You're only asking for extension of time of your project. Mm. Show me. We'll take care of it too. No problem. No, it is very clear. Your chart is very clear. Now, unless you are saying that your chart is a false chart, if you are saying that, then okay. If it's not, then I believe your chart. Why do you need letters? I was just asking you because I wanted to see your answer. But since you said yes, I've got letters to that effect. That's why I said, but all your figures are here. If your figures are here, what more do you want? You see, extension of time does not mean enhancement of rate. Though they can claim, say, contractor, he does not complete his work within a period of 12 months or 18 months. Then extension of time, if it's granted, and during that time, that is cost escalation of material, then as per the schedule of rates, he will ask for cost escalation, enhancement of rate, revision of rate, whatever. This is not the case here. This is between government to government. It's not a question between contractor and government or something. And there is nothing to that effect anyway. Anyway, we'll take it up at 2. Let us see. Anna, we'll try to finish it up. No point. Basically, I wanted to know why central government is not paying the money. So now it's pretty clear what the storyline, that they have approved this much. You have made the budget for this much. They have approved this much.
Sorry, I'm sorry, Your Lordship. Our officers are there, Lordship.
Okay. They're waiting for you only.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Your Lordship.
No, what is there to be sorry? You can continue.
Regarding the correspondences which Your Lordship has asked us whether we have made the correspondence or not, we have got the records and the correspondences are there with the along with the.
See,
Yes,
correspondences from your side has no meaning unless there is a correspondence from their part accepting your proposal.
yes, that is true. And
So there is no correspondence from their part
no, yes, from there.
accepting your proposal. Then how does it help?
Yes, because if Your Lordship turns to page 47 of Annexure 4, here also our.
47.
Yes, Lordship, Annexure
You
4.
could have asked for the affidavit. The one they special. Affidavit of
Ours, Lordship, by the state.
page 47.
Yes, Lordship. This is the correspondences which we have made in the year 2016 as well as in 2017.
2016, yes.
16 correspondence. This is the correspondence made by the Secretary Water Resource Department to the Secretary Government of India Ministry of Water Resources RD and GR regarding the proposal approval of the balance cost of 17 numbers of FMP schemes. No correspondence received from the central government in this letter, in regards to this letter, as well as in 2017 also, we have.
No, I think there was a correspondence. Madam, Jan, look at page 47 of the.
Yes.
He's saying that there is no reply to this letter. I think there was some letter. Letter dated 29 October 16, 2000.
They are asking for their approval amount, administrative approval amount.
Correct. They are asking for, but
Yes, madam.
is there any reply to this? No.
I don't have any reply. I don't have any document regarding.
There's no
But
reply.
that, my lord, that means, my lord, we didn't admit their amount, my lord.
Huh?
That means, my lord, we are on our approval amount, INC approval amount. We have not exceed that INC approval amount. There is no letter that central government has agreed for that approval amount of administrative approval. They have to place before the court whether there is any document that central government has agreed for that.
Correct.
Yes,
So, Mr. Aranda, what Ms. Gyan is saying is that basically this letter has proved the case of the federal government that approval has been given only for 191.
Yes, Lordship, that is true. Because of that only we have written it to them, but they were they were silent. And in the year 2017 also we have written the same. On 15 February 2017, which we have annexed as Annexure 5 in page 48, Lordship.
Huh? Letter dated?
Later dated 15 February 2017,
Yes,
Annexure 5, page 48, Lordship. One is of this one. One is of 29 October 2016, page 47, Annexure 4.
15 to 2017. Okay. So for the 17 scheme, we know. So we are clear.
They have nothing, no
Only thing
reply,
is now they have got to pay that 10 crores or whatever.
Lordship.
They have got to pay another 10 crore.
10 crore plus the 5 crores of the Gwalpara scheme.
That is for the AS 89. That is different.
Yes.
I'm talking about the 70.
Oh, still,
AS 116.
AS 116 is different.
Yeah, different. Yes,
12 plan.
12 plan.
Yeah, 12 plan.
But
AS
what-
116 that is different. But besides the 70 scheme leaving aside, now out of the remaining scheme, only AS 116, that AS 116 that is now clarified. Any other scheme? No, not, any other scheme? Besides AS 117 and those 17 scheme, any other scheme? Any problem? No.
No.
That's all?
Yes, Bafo. That's-
Our letter, that is case number 69, secretary letter, we have given we have cleared our stand, my lord. In 5 letters, 26, 2020, case 16 of my affidavit.
This letter also works if they give us the post-facto approval. This will also work, Lordship, because they have said,
You see, that is a thing we cannot say that
Yes.
it should be given. We can only say that you should consider and take a decision.
Yes.
That is between you and the center.
that, yes, that's what. But if we get the post-facto approval also, because the submission of fresh proposal is not possible on our part, as the work has already been completed. So, how-
No, a fresh proposal could mean for
new work.
for enhancing the
Yes, yes.
earlier proposal from 191 to the original sanction amount.
Yes. But fresh proposal,
Fresh proposal will not be a fresh
yes,
contract or something. It'll have to pertain to the existing contract that has been, I do not know what they
but
want.
they have not clarified. They have stated that fresh
Yes,
proposal.
Miss Dan, what is this letter, page 69? Can it relate back to the earlier scheme?
That is clear that is for the fresh proposal, not for relate to that earlier proposal. That is clear because I was there in that meeting on that day, my lord.
No,
So,
but you see, this is for balance work.
Yes.
Now the issue is. Okay,
So they also.
No work is
they- they-
balanced.
And they
There
also.
is-
for you, it is not balanced. For the center, it is balanced.
Balance means we have to take the new scheme only, then only it will be a balance work. Otherwise, the ongoing schemes cannot be a balance work.
Sir, already scheme has already been completed, sir. And already so many letters from September 2013. All these schemes has been written with the full estimated amount and seeking for investment clearance and extension of time completion with a copy to the Ministry of Jal Shakti. And accordingly, Planning Commission, sir, accorded the investment clearance for the extension of time up to 2015, 2016. And Brahmaputra board also, sir, monitoring, and they have submitted the monitoring report and stated that in case of scheme number 103, sir, they have stated that amount already 28.53 crores has already been released. And with a remark that an amount of rupees 82.02 lakh remain to be released as balance central assistance by Government of India. This is the comment of the Brahmaputra board monitoring team.
Correct.
So you see, whatever they have got to release, you tell it to release.
Yes, sir.
For those 70 schemes. And for that AS 116 also you have to release.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Lordship.
But beyond that amount, you will have to pay somehow until and unless you can get some.
Well, it's subject to the audit clearance.
Naturally,
Yes, ma'am.
that is it.
Yes, madam.
AG clearance.
Yeah.
Your lordship takes up the affidavit filed by central government, madam. Page 71, my lord. There are few things which have been noted here.
Page 71.
Yes, now, the only difficulty is I have got a copy during the court proceedings. And Page 71. Entry 4.
Yeah, yes.
Accountant General Audit, Belbala, Guwahati has disallowed amounting to rupees 20 crore, 17.98 crore against 5 number of FMP schemes. Of this, one AS 103 last, if your lordship recollects, last occasion I said previously they were disallowed and another second allowed. So this may come down, this figure may come down because this is a letter of, this is a meeting of 23rd July, 23rd June, I guess. And that letter was of 25th June. I think only that happened. So that's all right, but still an amount remains. I don't know what is the status of this. Then entry 6, my lord. Central government may release the balanced central share against remaining 5 so and so after settlement from accounting bill.
After settlement of accountant general disallowed.
So and
of
so.
rupees. So this has been allowed now.
No, only well, there are only one scheme.
Huh?
Only one scheme has been allowed. 103. That was what I made my submission.
Okay, 103.
Yes, yes. Not
So
all.
these are pertaining to 5 schemes.
5 schemes.
So why are you not allowing the
Yes,
other
sir.
4 schemes?
Well, I pray that he may be allowed me to submit it, Lord. Because this is something which I got only during the court proceedings today. I have not been able to obtain instructions on this. So he has gone through, my lord.
Okay, now wait a minute.
He is senior accounts officer, AG audit.
So you have allowed
In
I think
103,
103
yes.
in 11.59
Yes.
11.59 crores.
So if 11.59 crores, that means
Roughly
there is a balance of
around 6
Six
crores.
crores.
Please give or take
Six.
some.
6 crores. So 6 crores are.
Yes, 6
So
crores.
why you
My,
not
my,
releasing?
my lord, in one case that one AS 103, we have allowed now it on the basis of the reply of the department.
Ah.
In other 4 cases, actually there is a case of some diversion of fund. Diversion. So we have disallowed this amount, but we have not received the reply yet. On receipt of the reply, if the reply is satisfactory, then we can drop the para also. We may release the.
For the first scheme.
Yeah.
From the reply from the water resource.
Department. Yes.
Where is the letter that they have to reply to? Which is the letter that they have to reply to?
We have issued the inspection report.
Look, that may take some time because this was received only today during the court proceeding. So I have to go through this. They have to go through this.
Why don't you make a reply to that query?
Definitely, we will, but they only, just now only I am aware of this fact.
Huh?
They have stated in their academic also about that these are not
Arre,
divided.
so long.
Not that is-
They have,
This court has also recorded this
they
time
have, yes, they
in
have-
the order dated 26/6/2025.
on the last occasion, the AD audit has been, which AD has.
For only one scheme, my lord. If I'm not mistaken, only one
One
scheme.
scheme.
AS 103.
And you were there,
Yes,
Mr.
sir. I
R.M.
was-
Das.
I was there.
Yeah.
I was-
On 20,
I was-
2 months back you were here. Last month. Well,
I was there. But the last two cases, the AG clearance was there. That's why I was in the impression that all the amount which has been blocked by the AG due to some objection has been clear.
No.
Anyway, that's so the long and short of it is that basically you have made a scheme for 100 rupee. They have approved 30 rupee. Still you have given work orders for 100 rupee. That's what we mean. You've got to pay that. And if the central government is willing to pay some,
But from the letter of the central government, which we have received in May 2025, the reply, they have asked us to send a fresh proposal. Instead of fresh proposal,
that is, that can we enter into that? Yeah,
but some liberty may be also be given to the state for requesting the central government to please some liberty.
no, that liberty is always there with you. We can always say that, we can say that, may reconsider, but then
Yes.
that is neither here nor there. Anything else?
What we have just discussed is, if the replies are, we do not know as of now, because we are making our submissions just off the cuff. If the replies are satisfactory, why would they have to go through the report? If
And
the-
from AG side, the objection will be dropped.
Maybe. So we have to, but this is something which is just now. Not from the report. So we have to go through the report, but this is what. Transparency.
Yes, at the end of the day, they need to reply to your.
Yes.
to your queries.
Just like the previous one where the reply was given and 11 crores was allowed, which was disallowed. So that is one of that.
Okay, we'll-
Oh, and yeah. Later, for me, communicate what I received from my.
We have issued all the inspection
That's
report.
why I wanted to, this thing, to clear this thing, that's why.
I have with me only one copy of inspection report, that is AS 103, that we have issued in 17. But others, just today I got it, so I don't have readily available here.
Okay, what we can do is, we'll start dictating.
Hmm.
So that on that day, maybe we'll put in 1 or 2 lines there. Otherwise, again, I'll have to remember what you all have said, mistake will not. Will be difficult.
And one more thing, Malad, I'm sorry.
No,
So that's a file and affidavit. I do not have that. I don't know what is there. That's not, I do not know what is the content of that.
Yeah,
affidavit.
you have not been given.
No, I'm not- this copy has been given by Mr. Stan. But the other thing, I do not even know what is the,
Okay, we'll fix one more date, but we'll start
Lot.
the dictation. So that if y'all are here, your stand is clear. And then we'll decide, there's nothing to decide
Yes.
basically. More or less we know. Only thing is, the fact should be there so that there is no escape route for anybody. Yeah, right. Right. Which one do we use the last order, the party's name,
Omorendor.
check 26/6/2025 order? I think
Lordship, that
that's
is,
the whole, all the names.
That is
are there.
2303, Lordship, WPC.
that's a lead case.
Item 1, Lordship.
Totally. Okay, heard. This, okay. 26/6/2025. Then should I put the officer's name?
Malad, yes, Malad, I play that. Malad, AGs,
Okay,
I have the list.
No, out here, I think they are all there. I'll just read it out. huh?
Today, some different officers have. come.
Okay, petitioner says no, then heard Miss A. Gayal, Lanet, TDC for the Brahmaputra board and Ministry of Dash, already here. Mr. R. M. Das is also there, that is not required. Then also heard Mr. Biprajit Purkaista, Senior Audit Officer, Confidential. Mr. Stibor, Confidential, Accountant General's Office, Assam. Then Mr. Sibotosh Bhattacharya, Senior Audit Officer, AMG Officer, Mr. Taraknath Basu.
They are not.
Taraknath, you cut, right, Taraknath Basu, then you cut for him. Then Mr. Pawan Kumar Singh,
He also not.
that also you cut, okay. Then Dian Gokham, okay.
He also. There are two
That
other.
also you- Okay, what are the? Okay, so you just have to put Mr. Viprajit Purkasta, so and Mr. Siboto Bhattacharya, and these two names, what are the names? Where's the name? Of the AG's office, the names are, how many? These four names, okay. Rinku and this Mega, Then next will be, also heard Mr. K. H. Shamsul Alam.
Yes.
Yes.
Assistant Chief Engineer and Nayan Jyoti Goswami. Yes. Executive Engineer from Ms. Jali Bes Barwa. Okay. Executive Engineer for, then, I think that's enough, no? For the-
One matter. Officer is present, that is Bhaskar, I'm giving the name of the
Okay. Oh, Brahmaputra Board.
from.
Okay, Brahmaputra Board. We need to use the name, huh? Then, who else is there? That's not. That's all.
Aging, they pay you only 3 people.
Doesn't matter, that doesn't matter, I will not be. Right. The petitioners. Case with them. They had been asked. They had been issued work orders. In respect of various schemes initiated by the government of Assam. For flood control. Though the petitioners have completed, though some of the petitioners have completed their contract work, while some have done a part of their contract work. Payments have not been made to the petitioners by the respondent. Next paragraph. The petitioners have all been, continue, the petitioners have all been issued work orders by the various water, by the various divisions of the Water Resource Department from a government of West Country. And despite certificates being issued by the Water Resource Department engineer who have supervised the work done by the petitioner and have certified the work done by the petitioner. The contractual dues of the petitioner have not been. Next paragraph. The stand of the state government is that the contractual dues of the petitioners have not been paid due to the fact that the central government has not been releasing their share of the funds pertaining to the flood control scheme that have been implemented in the state of Assam. The state government has, however, submitted and have released all the state share of the fund. And until and unless the central government releases its share of the fund, comma, the, no, and as and when the central government releases its share of the fund, the same would be, the petitioners would be paid their contractual. Next paragraph. Where is that, is KK that earlier judgment passed?
That's it.
That earlier judgment, that is two months, that's.
Then
Then we will take this. We'll just refer to that.
that's it. Oh, WhatsApp also.
Next one. This issue had been taken up by by a coordinate bench of this. In a number of writ petitions on an earlier occasion,
I said,
with the lead case being WPC number dash, party name there. Next. The batch of writ petition claiming payment of contractual duty by the petitioner in the batch of writ petition which had been disposed, batch of writ petitions from a lead case being filled was disposed of by order dated. Yeah.
1133. 2024.
With the following, with the following direction. So just give me the operative portion on whether the entire thing is too quick. Okay, with the first page, first repetition. So AG is not coming, I think. Not required.
It's required, but it's not able to contact him.
Not able to contact with me. You require.
No, AG's assistance has been asked by the department, from the department.
And then we'll be fixing one more date just to clean it up, because they want to produce some documents, I think. I think the AG's letter, which has to be answered by you. WPC 4734/2021. Nazim Hussain versus State of Assam and 8 others. Okay, next. How did I start? Nothing. Next question. The respondent not having adhered to the time frame provided by the decision of the coordinate bench in the bunch of writ petition, lead case being WPC 474 of 2020. A number of contempt petitions were filed on the ground that the time period for payment of contractual dues had not been adhered. Next one. The case of the respondent in those contempt petitions were similar to the stand taken by them in the present date petition, that is due to non-release of the central share of the funds for flood control scheme that had been initiated by the state government, there was no money to pay to the petitioner, to the contractors. Let's go. Next one. Next. Keeping all the above in view, this court had called the officials of the state government, the accountant general, Assam office, and the officers of the Brahmaputra board to try to find the reason as to why the central government was not releasing funds for payment of the contractual dues of the petitioners. Next. After hearing the learned counsels for the parties and the various officials on various dates, it has come to light that the Water Resources Department from a government of the state and the Ministry of Jal Shakti, Government of India, had approved no, don't say government, don't say government of India, Ministry of Jal Shakti, government, cut that, had approved 100 flood management project / schemes during the 11th plan with an estimated cost of rupees 996.14 crore and 41 flood management project / scheme during the trust plan with an estimated cost of rupees 1386.97 crore. Thus, the total estimated cost for the 141 flood management projects that scheme for the 11th and 12th plan amounted to rupees 2383.11 crore. Though the funding pattern for the flood management project slash scheme was initially made in the ratio of 80-20. Correct.
Initially, it is to 90.
And 90-10, 90-10,
Yes, yes, sir.
90-10. The same was changed to 80-20 bracket central share state share right road. Next one. Out of the total approved cost of rupees 2383.11 crore, our central government has already released central share of rupees 1582.54 crore. First. Next one. The above being said, the issue with regard to the payment of contractual dues of the petitioner's hearing relates to 17 scheme on one side. There are 17 scheme which are which has a history of its own, and in respect of another scheme which is numbered as AS 116.
Yes.
Next part. This court is first going into the issue of non-payment of contractual dues pertaining to the 17 scheme which were having the scheme code number 1, AS 88, AS 89, AS 90, AS 91, AS 92. But it comes in, it's all in serial, no?
Serious.
This is from AS 88 to AS 104. Ah. Just. The stand of the state government and the central government with regard to the 17 schemes, that is AS 88 and 88 to AS 104 is the same. Correct? No, no. In as much as the state government had made the 17 schemes requiring a fund, having a fund requirement. No, we had made the 17 schemes in the 11th plan. Having, it was in the 11th plan, no? 17 schemes?
Yeah.
17
11 plan.
11th plan. having a fund requirement of rupees 341.4530 crore. The state government had also given administrative approval, is it?
Yes.
Administrative approval for the stated amount of 341.4530 for completion of the 17 scheme. Pusta. However, no, Pusta. The the 17 flood control projects that schemes requiring funds amounting to rupees 34 point whatever, that number 341.4530 crore was approved by the Planning Commission, Government of India and the Technical Advisory Committee, consisting of members of the Brahmaputra Board as well as members of the Water Resource Department, Government of itself. Full stop. However, the fund requirement of rupees at 34, 341.6 was not accepted by the Finance Department, is it?
IMC Interministerial Committee.
By the
IMC
Interministerial Committee,
Committee,
Government of India.
India.
And approval for the 17 scheme by the central government was limited to rupees 191.68 crore. Correct? In terms of the approved minutes of the 7th meeting of the Empowered Committee on Flood Management Program held on 18/8/2011 in the Ministry of Finance, North Block, New Delhi, wherein the 17 flood management scheme were approved to the extent of rupees 191.68 crore. It was stated that the central share would be limited to 172.46 crore. Next para. As per the letter dated, as per the DO number Z dash 16013/1/2024 dash FM dated 26/5/2025, issued by the Secretary to the Government of India, Ministry of Jal Shakti, Department of Water Resources. Okay, there's a Department of Water Resources. River Development and Ganga Rejuvenation. Central assistance of rupees 129.63. Is this correct? 129. So you see, if that is the case, no, there's something, there's a problem here, madam. If it is 129, and if you are liable to pay 172, then you have got to pay another 40.
For all the scheme, not 17 scheme.
I thought it's for all the schemes. No.
Not for 17.
17 scheme only. Only 17 scheme.
I thought that progress has been less, that's why amount.
Huh?
Progress of the scheme has been less, that's why that amount is becomes 129.62.
Like that
Yeah.
Walpara that you'll also get interfered.
Like that 116.
116.
Like 116. That,
Yes.
but that is a different thing. We are on the 17 scheme.
No,
Yes.
the 17 schemes also, they are trying to implement that scheme logic.
Okay.
That
Yeah.
the
50%.
scheme is, means 100%
How?
completion is.
You have got to pay.
That-
No, you see. Okay. How can this 129? But then there is again a problem with some other document. Wait. There is another document
That is the contention.
where they said that 10 crores is our limit, which is paper.
One 91.68 has already been approved, logic, but
No, that is already. Don't go to that. Miss Gayan, you were reading somewhere that 10 crores only is the balance. Where is it?
My lord, as per their statement, my lord, the total approval is 191.68.
Correct.
Okay. No, we have already.
As per the meeting.
As per the
in
meeting, yes,
finance,
finance meeting.
172 is their share.
172 is their share. And they have already released 129.
Where?
Though now, my lord, 10 crore is as per 100. Can we see
Where is that 10 crore mentioned?
10 crore we mention in minutes of the meeting? According to in page number. Page building our. Page number 70. 71. Page number 71, as per Empower Committee approve and execution cost scheme, there is a balance central share 10.84. That is as per execution of the work, my lord.
Okay, as per execution.
Execution of work, my lord.
No, but then who is now, okay, as per execution.
As per the execution, my lord.
Where does it mention that 10 crore?
Then probably to page number 71, my lord.
Where, top,
It is
bottom?
page number, paragraph 3, as per Empower Committee approve and execution cost of the scheme, there is a balance central share of rupees 10.84 against a number of,
Against execution cost.
yes, execution cost.
So they have done this work.
No, my lord.
What do you mean there? Who is the one? Who is the authority to see whether the work has been done or not?
For that, they have to give that. Yes, state has already foreclosed some scheme, my lord.
Has any of these 17 schemes been foregone?
No, only, sir,
Only some scheme,
only 103 is foreclosed, sir, 82.57.
103 and
And yes, 88.
88 is not under 17. It does not come under 17.
yes.
Come.
What,
I say 88 come. 103 foregone when?
102? 102.
90, 72%.
Huh?
90, yes, 90, sir.
No, date, when was that foregone? When was it foregone? Or foreclosed, whatever. When was it foreclosed?
2019.
Huh? 2019?
2019.
103 for 2019
Yes.
and 88 also 2019.
Yes. Policy.
2019 and which is the third one? 10? 102. All in 2019 foreclosed.
Again,
So their work is all prior to 2019.
Yes.
90, again 90 and 88.
Huh? Okay, so
88 and
if it is 2019, if the work has been completed prior to 2019 or work done prior to 2019, that foreclosure cannot bar the payment of contractual due. No, you say yes. Actually, I want this side to say.
As per my lord, physical, we are ready to pay. That is in the chart, my lord. They have annexed in their affidavit, my lord, in column 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In column 7, my lord, they have stated the physical progress, my lord.
In page 71.
No, they are page 40, my lord. Affidavit of state comment. Yes.
Which column?
Column 7, my lord. Kindly see, my lord. 88, 42%, 89, 100%, 90, 72%, then 100%. We are ready to pay as per the physical progress.
102. 102, how much?
102.
54. 54. 103 is
103 is 82.57.
you see, madam, it is very easy to say. You see, even you look at the project as a whole,
Yes, sir.
say for a certain scheme, okay, they have completed maybe 40%, maybe 10%, maybe 90%. But then that is when you look at the project as a whole. But these projects are being implemented by maybe 100 contractors, maybe 1,000 contractors, we don't know. Now, if that particular contractor has completed his work, though as a whole, the project may not be complete, but if he has completed his part of the work, why should he be denied payment?
Matlab, that is their part, state and the contractor. Our part is to release as per the progress manner. That is where they completed 100% progress. We are ready to release that whole scheme approved amount, my lord. That 42%, if they completed the 100% of progress in for the suppose in AS 88, that is progress is 42% only. After completion of 100%, we are ready to pay, my lord.
But,
Till 42%.
but you see, the only way out, I see out of this is, you have to look at it in individual basis, case to case basis.
Yes, but our part is not the individual, our part is the.
No, but
as a-
that they will certify who has
Yes, ma'am.
completed.
But that is their, my lord, statement, my lord, state government statement.
Naturally,
Hmm.
it has to be state government because unless, are you the supervising
They,
authority?
they may verify, my lord,
That is fine.
they may verify.
They
my-
will verify. And if they
to
find
whom
that,
to whom they have, my lord, to whom they have to pay, my lord, on 100% completion.
no, 100, supposing a person has done 50% work
Yes, my lord,
and you have foreclosed, he has finished 50%.
yes.
Why should he lose 50% of his contract money? He has done 50% of his work, supposing.
Yes, my lord.
Why should he lose 50% of his contract money?
Contractor, my lord.
Contractor.
Yes, but we don't have any relation with the contractor. We are on
That
the,
is why let them, we will ask them to verify.
yes, my lord.
And then as long as you are still liable to pay some amount for
Yes.
that scheme,
Yes.
you pay. Till-
Yes. Yes, we are ready to pay as per physical progress of that.
Correct. That's
Yes,
what
madam.
it is.
Yeah.
But on individual basis, not on the
But
scheme basis.
individual, madam, we are not able to give,
That's what they will.
they
they
will do, madam,
they
they will do. Yes, madam.
But you are, the reason is now you're denying them
Yes.
payment.
Yes,
You're denying funds to them on the ground of the entire scheme as a whole,
Yes.
not
as
individual.
we are not individual, we are on the whole scheme,
On
madam.
the whole scheme.
On the whole scheme, madam.
On the whole scheme, you see, a person who has done say 100% of the work,
Yes, madam.
but because the entire scheme has been foreclosed,
Yes.
he will not get. He'll
That
get
will
zero.
verify by the state,
That is
madam.
very unfair.
They will verify the state and we are ready to release.
You actually you say yes. There's no other alternative for you.
That is their duty to of the state to see, my lord, whether 100% completed by the contractor or not. But our duty is to release that as per approved amount.
As per approved amount on individual basis.
Not the individual because scheme wise, my lord, we are not individual.
It will be scheme wise,
Yes.
but you have to give it on individual as long as you have not paid the amount.
Yes, my lord. We are giving, my lord, scheme wise to the state government and state government will release the amount to the contractor, my lord.
Yes.
Yes, my lord.
No. What do you mean yes? I don't think you're understanding what I'm trying to say.
Yes, my lord.
Supposing, let's say, supposing I have got, this is a building, four stories building. Yeah, I have to complete four stories. I am the government. And I ask the contractor to do it. Contractor completes, say, 10 contractors complete only the second floor. No, not 10 contractors complete the second floor, another 10 contractors have done maybe only 20%. So altogether, when you see their work, they have completed only 50% of the work.
Yes.
Now you are going to say that since the scheme has not been completed as a whole,
Yes.
till the fourth story, you are not going to pay the entire amount. That is your fee. Correct. Now, what about those 10 contractors who have done a small portion of the contract work? Not the entire. Because you see, this flood control management project requires maybe 10 contractors, 20 contractors, 100 contractors. Correct. Now, as a project, as a whole, and some contractors may have completed their part of the contract work, which may be 1 lakh or 50,000 or 2 lakh. Some contractors may have completed only 10% of their contract. But when you take it as a whole, they have completed maybe 50% or 40% or whatever of their project.
Yes.
Now, why should those individuals who have completed their part of the contract, which is a small part of the entire project, why should they suffer?
Yes, ma'am. They should release the from the amount, whatever we release from the central government as per scheme, madam. They will verify that their percentage of work and they will release that. You can.
They release, but you have to give them the
it
additional money.
will-
We,
so
as long as it is within the amount that you have, said that you give.
Yes.
Yes.
You have undertaken to give certain amount. As long as it comes within that, you release.
Yes, madam. That amount will release as per the proposal.
Huh? Supposing for 99,
Yes,
yes, 99. You have released, say, instead of 3 crores, you have promised, but you have released only 2 crores.
yes.
And they don't have any money anymore. And they are still liable to pay some contractor for that AS 99, part of the contract. They'll verify and then they'll ask you for the money, you give them the money for that amount.
As per, we're ready to pay as per the progress, physical progress report. But that is
Correct,
our
individual capacity, individual.
individual means by the contractor.
Can, not to the, you will not pay to the
We'll
contractor.
not
You
pay,
pay to them, they
scheme
pay.
wise, scheme wise, we're ready to pay money.
Scheme wise, you pay to them.
Scheme wise, we're ready
No,
to
no,
pay money.
scheme wise meaning, scheme wise has to be decided on individual basis
Individual basis means,
per contractor. They are going to, I hope you're understanding.
I am understanding it is that our duty is only to release to the state government.
Correct,
But
correct, only that, only that.
only that, only that our
only
duty is
yes,
that, my lord.
only that.
But we don't have any
Correct. No, no,
liability to the.
they will verify.
Hmm.
They will verify and maybe they'll take your approval, then you release the money to them, they will pay.
Yes, ma'am.
That's all.
Yeah, but this, that should be within that approved amount.
Within the approval.
It should be within
Within
that.
the-
Hmm.
Like one example which I have placed before your.
Yes.
AS 106.
116. 106, yeah, 116.
116, I'm sorry, 116, that is the Gwalpara. They have foreclosed, means the scheme has been foreclosed and they have now.
You see, those works that have been completed prior to the foreclosure cannot affect the payment of the due.
Yes.
Should not. If it is, if the work has been given after the foreclosure, that's a different thing. But if it's given prior to the foreclosure, then you have got to pay. Okay, so what have I said? Total central assistance of rupees 129.63 crore has been released in respect of the 17 projects slash schemes under the 11th plan. The said letter dated 26/5/2025 also states that three out of the 17 flood management projects that scheme have been declared as foreclosed by the state government slash CWC. Next one. Next paragraph. Thus, what can be inferred from the above is that one 91 0.68 divided by What can be inferred from the above is that the central government is still liable to pay rupees 42.83 crore to the state government for the 70 flood management project tax scheme out of the rupees 172.46 crore, which was earmarked as the central share. Full stop. Next one. During the course of submissions by the parties, it has been submitted that AS, the submitted that the schemes AS 88, comma AS 102 and AS 103 have been foreclosed in the year 2019 by the state and central government, correct? State and central government or only by the central government?
Only state government,
By the
state government,
state government,
yes,
not central.
not center.
Okay, by the state government. Further,
Actually, sir, phone numbers of schemes has been proposed.
huh?
Phone numbers of schemes.
Which one, which one? AS
AS 88,
88,
AS 90,
90,
103,
103, 102, 103.
102, 103. Yes, sir.
90 we forgot, huh? Put that. Pushpa. Next. These four schemes pertain to the 17 scheme that have been the topic of discussion in the present order. Next. Besides the four schemes that have been foreclosed out of the 17 schemes mentioned above, comma, the flood management scheme having the scheme code of AS 116 has also been foreclosed by way of a cabinet decision of the state, correct? In the year 2019. Yeah, by the state government, huh?
It is not a cabinet decision.
By the state government. By the state government. In the year 2009. Where is that 117? One AS 116. We are.
Our affidavit, Lordship. Our affidavit page 49, annexus 6, Lordship. 116.
This foreclosure of the scheme of AS 116 has been made in view of the flood management. What is the BAP? BAP mean?
Border
Border area. Border plant management and border. MBA.
FMBAP,
SMBAP
plant management,
Border area.
program.
and border area
Program.
program. Guidelines and the cabinet decision of February 2019, which excluded projects with less than 50% physical progress from central funding. At the time of the scheme's approval in December 2013, no guidelines regarding minimum physical progress requirement was in place. The scheme was, no, the AS 116 was launched in January 2015 and remained active up to April 2016, achieving 36.13% progress. However, due to the 2016 flood and damages caused by upstream on-channel flow at Tapar Bhita area, the executed work was severely affected. Post-flood measures to resume the work was a non-starter as the contractor chose not to resume the work due to non-payment of their bills, which was the result of non-receipt of the central share of the fund. The respondents' case is that's the respondent's case is that there could be no payment with respect to those schemes which had been foreclosed in the year 2019. Next paragraph. Anything else to be stated? No, I've covered everything.
Our submission may be recorded
Huh?
as our submission may be recorded as per physical progress. That is, we are going to release the fund as per the physical progress.
Okay, right. Miss Agayan, the learned CGC appearing for the Union of India submits that that funds would be released as per the physical progress of the work done in respect of the scheme. And after the same is verified by the Water Resource Division Department, Government of Assam.
And as per guideline laid down by the central government. Well, that one submission may be correct.
Sir, can I?
Yes, yes, come.
Sir, they are considering physical progress, but they are not funding the on physical progress process.
That's fine. I'll take care of that.
Yes, sir, exactly.
Okay.
Please consider.
You will verify the physical program. Next. So that's it, no?
Yes. That guideline may be recorded.
As
As
per guideline. We have to cut that part, huh? During our ticket. Okay, right. The one other aspect with regard to the present case of non-payment of contractual dues relates to the office, the action of the Accountant General's Office ASAP, which has disallowed payment of bills in respect of 5 schemes, that is 5 schemes.
Yes.
AS, what is the scheme? As per the,
Page 71. Entry number 4.
okay, 71, huh?
Input AS 92, 93, 94,
That is AS 92, 93, 94, 100, 102, 103, and 100.
No, minus again, fourth
Oh.
minus fourth.
Oh, AS 92, 93, 94, 103, 10.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, these are disallowed, why?
Then it is
Huh? From whom, written from, because of this, the diversion of funds.
Diversion.
Exact thing we have to go back and.
Okay. Because of diversion of funds. Full stop. Next, come. Because of diversion. Next paragraph. The stand taken by the AG's office Assam is that though the payment of bills for 5 schemes had been disallowed after auditing of the said bill. Comma. The AG's office has now allowed the payment of bills in respect of AS 103. In respect of
Sorry. No, I've just been told that the 3 things. Version of fund and some other aspects were also there. And one more thing below. 103 is not diversion fund.
okay, 103.
103 is not diversion. Others are diversion funds and some other aspects. 103 is not diversion fund.
Whatever I said. Which does not relate to diversion of funds. He also submits that the bills payable under AS 103 amounts to rupees 11.59 crore. Correct? 11.59. And the balance amount of payment which has still stuck due to the audit conducted by the AG's office amounts to rupees how much?
This 17.98 minus
Just a minute, 17.98 minus 11.59.
approximately.
Nine. Amounts to 6.39. It is the stand taken by the AG's office that letters have been, one letter or two letters?
Like four, because we have four schemes, I'm told that there was 4 letters.
Submits that letters have been issued, letters slash communications have been issued by the AG's office itself to the to whom? To the Water Resource Division, to the Water Resource Department.
I'm told that individual divisions of the water source.
Have been issued to the individual divisions of the Water Resource Department, Government of Assam. To clarify the bills pertaining to the balance rupees 6.39 crores in relation to AS 92, 93, 94 and AS 104. No reply has been forthcoming from the various water resource divisions to the AG's office till date. The AG's office counsel submit that as and when replies are submitted by the Water Resource Division to their communication regarding the bills that have been stuck in the office of the AG's office. The letters, the said reply will be decided at the end.
One thing, my lord. Just for your lordship's consideration, this thing has come to light today itself, my lord, and from the affidavit filed by the respondent, central government. We do not know, so it may just be noted that.
We'll leave it like that.
Lordship,
We'll give one more date for you to read.
lordship, all right. We'll file, we'll respond to that.
We'll fix it maybe next Tuesday. And then we'll complete everything.
Next Thursday, lord.
Um,
But anyway, I'll leave it to the lordship.
There's nothing later
Lordship, I'll.
Next. Yes, but madam,
He wants to say that one.
My lord, regarding scheme 103, regarding the scheme 103, the liable amount not fixed till now, 11.59 is when will be when we receive the proposal, then we will exclude the amount.
okay,
The
no,
amount is not
okay, so,
fixed.
okay. But then how did you ask for a clearance from the thing? On
Uh,
what ground? From
on-
the AG's office, how did you, what was the basis for clearing that bill? What is the procedure to be followed?
Already, apparently, an inspection report is sent to the individual departments of the water resources.
Correct, but this is on the basis of some bills.
Yes, yes.
Then
They send a.
how can it be just that, what is there to clarify otherwise? The thing is that when you submit a bill with a certain amount on the bill, then the AG will clarify whether your justification is correct or not. It has to be on the basis of something, otherwise how can it be? Or am I getting it wrong? I don't know, you tell me.
Bill is not submitted to us. Only the
Not
proposal,
submitted.
yeah.
Acha, you are different. Water Resource Department.
yeah.
So,
Bill may be as per my lord administrative approval, not as per the IMC approval. There may be,
With difference, maybe.
so there.
no, you see, this money is already there. Acha, it might not be there. That's
Yeah, 11.59 may not be there.
No, anyway, we'll clarify everything again.
Amount
This is with regard to whatever bills have been submitted to them. It might be beyond the amount already allotted for that particular scheme by the
Yes,
government.
yes,
That's what
we
you're
have
trying.
to explore the exact amount.
We'll clarify that.
Yes, please.
I thought it was going to be a simple verify and pay.
No.
Too simple. Huh? But at least we're clarifying the corporate here and there. Yes, where are we? Okay, anything else? I think we've completed everything. Next. This court by order dated 23/6/25 had directed had directed the various authorities to conduct a meeting to find a solution with regard to why the center had not been releasing its share of the fund for payment of the contractual dues of the petition, which have been apparently verified by the Water Resource Department, Government of West. Next one. In pursuant to the order dated 23/6/25 passed by this board, the meeting was held
25/6.
on 23/6/25. Where is,
25/6. Order is of 23, madam.
meeting was held on
25/6/2000.
20
Case number 73. 25/6/2025.
25/6/25.
Yes.
Wherein officers of the Department of Water Resource, Government of India, from New Delhi, officers of the Brahmaputra Board, and officers of the Water Resource Department, Government of Assam. Were present. In the said meeting, the following was recorded. Page 70. 1 to 1 to. Just click. Just mark from here. No, we discussed the program. Ah, 1 to. Okay. From page 70 to 70. Next.
May I submit? May I submit? Lordship,
Carry
If
on what to do now. Please, Gary, what to do?
Lordship, if Lordship turns to page 70 to 72,
Ah,
72 is only the signature of Chief Engineer Brahmaputra Board, not the signature of Chief Engineer Water Resource. That means this is the minus prepared on one side. Your lordship.
The water resource department, okay, he did not sign.
He did not sign.
No, no, sir, it is one-sided minutes. They did not discuss with us.
No, Malad.
They prepared one-sidedly.
Kindly see page number 17.
Yes, the meeting was conducted.
Meeting was
held
conducted.
on
We are
25/6/25.
present there, but
They
minutes
were
was
present.
prepared
Our
without
officers were there.
consultation.
But minutes were prepared as per the wish.
Okay, just wait. What have I said? Water resource department, government of India. No, first of all, the state meeting, no consensus could be reached
Yes.
between the various department slash board slash ministry. So what did you all have? Samosa and tea, glumly sitting, yeah, stubbornly looking at each other. So what did you? Did you all shake hands?
In fact, my started friend was also there.
I thought they were agreed at that time. After that, they left from that board and they sent something through the WhatsApp, my lord.
Okay.
And we have added that point also. After that also, they did not agree to sign anything.
Okay, can you, like, whatever I said. Between the party, that's all. Between the party, between the board, the stuff. Next. Next. The facts enumerated above clearly show that what is to be though the state government had prepared a flood management project slash flood management project slash scheme. With a fixed requirement of funds. The same was not accepted by the government of India. Thus, it is clear that the liability of the government of India can only be limited to amount of funds it has approved that it would pay for the flood management projects slash scheme in question. Next one. In relation to the 17 schemes that have been mentioned above, pertaining to the scheme code AS 88 to AS 104, the fund requirement made by the state was rupees 191.68 crore. However, the government of India had accepted the said 17 scheme, had approved the 17 scheme only to the extent of, no, it was 341.4530, had approved the 17 scheme only to the extent of 191.68. As the central government has, Pushpa, out of 191.68 crore. The state central share was 172.146.
0.46. 46. Only 46.
0.46. As 129.63 crores have been released by the center. The center is still liable to release an amount of rupees 42.83 crore, which would be subject to the verification of the work done. No, it will be subject to the verification to be made by the water resource, the various water resource divisions in the water resource department from a government of its time. Similarly, no, first stop. The liability of the central government would naturally have to be limited to rupees 172.46 crore in terms of the 17th. Next paragraph. Similarly, no, continue. Similarly, in case of the scheme AS 116, it is seen that while the said, where is that page? 116.
Page 49.
Now, where, how much was the amount? The fund requirement for the scheme, fund requirement as made by the state government was rupees, how much?
5.1039.
No, that is central share.
Central share.
Not reading.
The estimated cost was 24.
What was the accepted amount? Actually, don't write that, just write. Similarly, in respect of the similarly in respect of ASN, the fund requirement as per the state government was rupees, how much? Standing committee.
Was for 24.41 crore. 24.36. 5.1039 crore. Balance are 5.1039 crore.
No, how much is the scheme?
Oh, how much is scheme is 24.41
24 point
416 crore.
416
6,
416
yes.
crore. That is made by the state. How much is approved by the center?
This is
The full amount
I'm
is
saying-
approved. So
full
the
amount.
balance amount payable by the center is 5.1039.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. What have I said? full stop. The said amount, don't, full stop, though the whole amount of 24.416 crores had been approved by the central government, comma. The central government has,
And also disallowed amount of 11.25
huh?
Disallowed amount of rupees 11.25 in 116 scheme also.
Because of foreclosure.
Yes. No, that is audit. Because of audit fee.
Okay, anyway, right. How much I said? Comma. It has, an amount of rupees 5, full stop, 1039 crores. Now, however, the central, the remaining central share amounting to rupees 5, full stop, 1039 crores has not been released by the central. The reason given for the same is also, the reason given for the same is due to foreclosure. Is it?
Disallowed by the audit fee, audit of the.
Earlier you all said foreclosure, now you are not saying audit.
From the this one. From this.
Come here, not from there, come here. And bring your friend also.
Yeah, start as a foreclosed better.
Now it's foreclosure or audit?
Foreclosure, sir, less than 50%.
Foreclosure, no, that's what.
Then
There is no audit, that's what I heard. Foreclosure, okay, what is it? Foreclosure of the scheme due to less than 50% of the work progress being made. First up. The foreclosure also was occasioned in the year 2019. Correct? First up. Next one. Next. The it is, as the petitioners have been given work orders under the flood management project /scheme. Come on. They would have to be given their contractual due. Upon verification of the contract work by the authority which has given them the concerned work order. As the work orders have been issued by the various divisions of the Water Resource Department, Government of Assam. The concerned authorities who had issued the work order and the department concerned would have to verify the work done by the petitioner. If it is found that the petitioners have done the work and they are liable to be paid their bills, the same would have to be done by the status quo. The in the state, the central government would have to also release the central balance share of the amount they have committed themselves to for completing the project /scheme, flood control project. The respondents cannot be allowed to wriggle out of their liability to pay their dues only on the ground of foreclosure of the scheme, leaving the poor contractors in the lurch. Puspa. Further, the contract works having been given on the basis of work orders issued prior to 2019. There is no justification for a decision of foreclosure being made in 2019 to bar the payment of the legitimate dues of the contractor made in pursuance to work orders made prior to 2009. Though the liability of the central government to release the central share of the fund would be limited to the amount it has committed as indicated in the foregoing paragraph. The central government and the state government can also have a relook as to whether some mechanism can be worked out for payment of the dues of the petitioner beyond the commitment made by the central government. So, with regard to the commitment with regard to the 17 scheme and AS 116. No need. 17 scheme. 17 scheme. Full stop. Next part. What is that? Something was there in my mind. Anything else? Next para. I want a document. If I had a document, then I could have for that AG's office that so that you could reply to that. Okay. Anyway, we have to write down all the parties' names anyway, na? Could we make it easy because we need a letter? Get listed again. But with after passing this order, last portion would not be. So that we complete everything. Anything the petitioners want to say? I have not heard yet. I don't think you all. No, nothing. No, what have I said? Next para. In view of the reasons stated above, the states, the chief engineer of the water resource department, government of the time, shall re-verify the bills of the petitioner with regard to the work done by the contractual work done by them, and take a decision as to whether they are liable to be paid their contractual due as claimed by Pushpa. In the event, before that, one thing, right? It is also made clear that as the state government has issued work orders on the basis of the administrative approval given by them in respect of the 17 projects scheme beyond the approval approved amount of rupees approved central government amount of, no, beyond the central government approved amount of rupees 191. Point,
688.
huh?
68.
0.68 crores. Due to the administrative approval given for the 17 scheme amounting to rupees 341.4530. Come on. The state government would have to make payment for the bills paid by the petition. If it is found that they have actually done the work on the basis of the work orders issued by the Water Resource Department, government of it. Next paragraph. What have I said? In regard to the work done by them. And which is in terms, and which are in line with the work orders issued to them by the concerned Water Resource Division. Water Resource Division.
Department.
Water Resource, the various divisions of the Water Resource Department. The entire exercise should be concluded within a period of
Most. It's
5 months, Lord Chair.
quite a bit. Yeah, la. Very high. Yeah, let me see, I will decide. Sir. That letter, if you can give me those letters, that, not you, AG. I can dispose it of, I'm just waiting for those letters actually. Or we can list it for Monday? Okay, Tuesday. Okay, list the matter on Tuesday, huh? And this. No, they want to change. So, or we can make it, Tuesday. No, there's no time. After that, difficult. Yes, you have been adding enough lines. One more will not harm anyone, I guess.
Lordship, instead of writing the name of the state engineers to verify, can your lordship write the name of the concerned executive engineers of the.
Or is representative,
Or is it?
if engineer or is representative. Because if you look at Tamsher Ali,
Yes. Tamsher,
says what?
Accountant General Audit.
Okay, begin Accountant General Audit, bracket audit. This is a matter on Tuesday. We'll basically order is basically not done. We'll just change it. I will not put the last few paragraphs. Let's. No, they'll all remain the same, I think. So Tuesday at 2 o'clock. Lunch. At 2 o'clock. Okay, make it 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. But I was, just thinking about your meeting Okay.
Okay, it's good.
Yes, Ms. Barwa.
Your lordship.
What is this? Why is this before me?
I for extension of time, your
It
lordship.
can go to anyone. Why should it go to me?
Because the last, as per the last order, we had submitted before your lordship regarding the filing in IE, and that's, I think.
Anyway, yes, madam, what to do?
In para 5, they are praying for 6 month time to comply with order of this honorable court, madam. Madam, may pay is para 5, madam.
So this application has been submitted on 25 June, so 1 month gone.
1 month gone,
1
madam.
month gone, so another 5.
5
5
months,
months.
madam. Because madam, they have filed on 24th June 2025, madam.
So 24, no, but then out here in the seal, no? Out here in the seal,
Right.
25.
25 January.
That is 1 day. Okay, right. So allowed, I think. Miss R.M. Barwa,
On behalf of Mr. P. Naik, your lordship.
Learned Counsel appearing on behalf of the P9. Learned Counsel for the
Respondent 1 and 2.
applicant,
Applicant 1 and 2, sorry.
applicant
1 and 2.
and respondent number 1 and 2 in the
Contempt petition.
contempt petition. Submit. Now praise that. 6 months time may be granted to the applicants. For verification of the claim of the petition of the opposite party, read petition, opposite parties like petition. Only verification.
Madam, verification process. has
Verification
been-
It's already been initiated, your lordship, but then
Complete
there's
the process, madam, they.
process and
Now, what have I said? For, not for, you say for completing the process of verification, which has started, which has already started. For complying with, wait a minute. What have I said? For complying with the order dated 2/8/2024 passed in WPC 3478/2020. As the process for verification of the claim of the petitioner has already started. So, it is that, okay, that's a huge amount.
yes, your lordship.
Ms. Escutia, Learned Counsel for the writ petitioner.
Madam,
No, but petitioner. Petitioner / opposite party
madam.
submits that she has got no objection to the application being allowed. Next. Para 5 of the application states as follows. Next para. In view of the,
Madam,
Okay.
but madam, 6 months should be count from the.
no. In view of the submission made by the counsel for the petitioner / opposite party, the application is allowed. However, as the application had been submitted, had been filed on 5/6/2025, the 6 months period would have to be counted with effect from
25th June 2025.
25/6/2020. Okay, as accordingly allowed and disposed of.
Right.
what is this? WPC? There was a real panchayat. Yeah. Everyone was making speeches and we were giving the submission during the order. What